Right, today what I'm going to show you is how to measure the resistance of resistors such as this, so that we can make sure we've got the resistor of the correct resistance when we build a circuit such as this, which is attached to a Raspberry Pi. This Raspberry Pi is the Model B version, and I'll show you the Model A version later. So what we're going to do is build a circuit, but the first thing we have to know is what is the resistance of the resistor. We need to have a resistor in our circuit if we're using LEDs, because we want to restrict the amount of current going through the LEDs so that we don't burn them out. So the resistance we're going to use in this circuit, which is controlling one LED, is going to be 330 ohms. And here I've got a resistor of 330 ohms, and I'm going to show you how to measure the resistance. Usually when you buy a resistor, it does tell you on the label what the resistance is in ohms. Now this particular resistor is 260 ohms. And you'll see in any resistor the body may be blue or it may be a brown colour, but there are lines of colour on there, and those colours are codes for the resistance in ohms. This particular one has got red, violet and brown colour with the red at the end, at the bottom there you can see, and these colours are the codes for the resistance. Now, simplest thing is to get hold of one of these resistor code tables, color tables, and it tells you here that the first digit is color coded. Now my first digit is red, and on here red is value 2, violet is the second digit, and violet is value 6, and the third digit is known as the multiplier, and in my case it's brown, so we're going to multiply by 12 to get the resistance in ohms. So this particular resistor has red, violet, brown, that's 26, multiplied by 10, which is 260 ohms. Now I can double check the resistance by using a digital multimeter like this one. It's switched on right now, and you can buy these for about $10 or $15. Now I'm going to measure this 260 ohm, I know it's 260 ohms. Now I can get my probes, place them on the metal legs, and you'll see on the multimeter this one is reading 268 ohms. Now it doesn't matter which direction you measure, I can measure the other way around and it's still going to be 260 approximately ohms. Now it may be a few ohms more or a few ohms less, that's measured by the tolerance. In this case the tolerance is 2%, so it's approximately correct. Now if I measure this 330 ohm resistor in the same manner, then you can see on the multimeter it's measuring 237, and if I measure this 180 ohm resistor, then you can see on the readout the resistance is exactly 180, 179. Right, so we now know how to measure the resistance of the resistor. Either we can use the resistor color table, or we can use a digital multimeter, and now we're ready to build a circuit that's going to control a single LED. So we're going to turn this LED on or off. The LED, the current is restricted by the resistor here. That resistor is 330 ohms, and I'm now going to show you how to build the circuit connected to the Raspberry Pi, this one is Model B, and control the LED coming on or off by using a Python program. And that's the next topic on this series of videos.